Act 10533 and implemented by the Department of Education. Thus, at the recommendation of their principals, I ask that they be confirmed as graduates of APEC schools for school year 2022-2023.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Republic of the Philippines, the Department of Education, and by the Board of Trustees of APEC Schools, as the Chief Academic Officer of APEC Schools, and after having fulfilled all the requirements prescribed for your senior high school strands, duly certified by your learning facilitators, coordinators, principals, and group lead, I now confirm you senior high school graduates effective today, the 15th of July, 2023. Congratulations. Graduates, you may now shift your APEC pinggan to your left. Let us all give our graduates a round of applause.
Once again, a big congratulations to all our class of 2023 graduates. You may now take your seats. To inspire our dear graduates and to speak on behalf of the APEC Schools Management Committee, let us welcome to the stage the Executive Vice President of APEC Schools and the National Teachers College, Ms. Pam Lu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Most especially our class of 2023, our dear parents, our faculty, and our administrators. Before I start, I would like to thank all our faculty and administrators for coming through for the graduates this year. And therefore, I ask all the graduates to please stand and thank your faculty and learning administrators with a round of applause. Remain standing. Now I ask you to look at the person on your left and the person on your right and say, good job, we made it. You may now take your seats. Congratulations again, class of 2023. You have done it. All the hard work has finally paid off, and we're all ready to take the next big step in life beyond high school. The amazing class of 2023, I say amazing, as you have gone through senior high school despite the odds that the pandemic presented. How will you ever forget the endless pending projects in Google Classroom, the unstable internet, losing your battery while online, and disappearing from Zoom. But more importantly, in this journey, you have all formed relationships with the people you love and the people who care about you. You have now learned how to foster relationships through these tough times, quite literally finding the meaning behind the saying, through thick and thin. Learning from these experiences, I'm sure all of us will remember the families of friends we created amongst ourselves that looked out for each other at every step of the way. You're all capable of taking on any obstacle that may lie in your life at any time at this point. You have all faced a challenging high school experience, and that has never happened before. You have overcome it and made it worthwhile, something that I would like to call unprecedented. As you face your bright future, I hope you carry with you the APEC values you have been taught. Let's all remember to be better each day. As you face every challenge or overcome obstacles, as you treat each other and treat others, let's all remember what APEC has taught us. Let's all be better each day. For APEC schools, this brighter future will include the National Teachers College as we merge into one entity. APEC schools will be known as the APEC schools of the National Teachers College, and we will now be forming a larger institution of 26,000 students with an exemplary team of faculty and administrators, all aimed at creating better futures for our students. So congratulations, we look forward to this future, and once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Pam, for bringing us joy and inspiration through your message, and for your service and commitment to our beloved APEC schools. And now, we come to the most awaited moment, the distribution of diplomas and the awarding of medals and certificate of recognition and awards. Again, may we remind everyone to refrain from applauding until all the graduates have been called. Parents and guests, kindly be reminded that the official photographers of APEC schools are the only ones allowed to take pictures near the stage. A certificate of graduation is proof of the triumph of our graduates amidst all their hard work and perseverance. The names of the graduates will be read by the academic coordinators. The diplomas will be handed by Mr. Mark Bendorsi and by the school principals. They will be assisted by the operations coordinators. The medals and certificates of awards will be handed by the group lead and the class advisors. They will be assisted by our registrars. May I now call on stage the Chief Academic Officer of APEC Schools, Mr. Mark Bendorsi, our group lead, Mr. Patricio Refugio Jr., our registrars, Ms. Rochelle Salonga and Ms. Jessa Milyare, the Principal of APEC Schools, C. Raimundo, Mr. John Paul Cabiera, the Operations Coordinator of APEC Schools, C. Raimundo, Ms. Rosaline Alcantara, Grade 12 Advisors of APEC, C. Raimundo, and may I call to the podium the Academics Coordinator of APEC Schools, C. Raimundo, Mr. Marvin Gonzalez.
I am honored to present to you the graduates of APEC Schools C. Raimundo from AO712 ABM
Excellent awardee goes to main proficiency in technology and Filipino. Salino Ron Martin Lee, merit awardee to main proficiency in technology and Filipino Loyalty Award. Alvarez Irish Nicole G, excellent builder to main proficiency in technology and Filipino. Asayas Mary Christine G, domain proficiency and Filipino. Ayon Sharika H, excellent awardee gold, domain proficiency and Filipino. Balboa Vida Lumen Viaya, E, excellent awardee gold, domain proficiency in technology and Filipino. Balboa Vida Teresita Baiduri P, excellent awardee gold, domain proficiency in technology, science, and Filipino. Gangyay Marian Jessica F, excellent awardee gold, domain proficiency in technology and Filipino. Sabilin Trisha Sandra Lorraine D, excellent awardee gold, domain proficiency in technology and Filipino, loyalty awardee. Cortez Andrea Lorraine D, Excellence Awardee Gold, Domain Proficiency in Science and Filipino Loyalty. Stage, the Principal and Operations Coordinator of APEC Cateros, Ms. Cherry Pablo and Ms. Renee Ann Feliciano, together with the grade 12 advisor. And to the podium, the Academic Coordinator, Mr. Mark Lawrence Zoilo.
I am honored to present to you the graduates of APEC Schools Pateros. From DO7 12 ABM S11, Aquino Hert Galahad, Excellence Awardee Gold, Domain Proficiency in English, Science and Technology, Filipino, Bayanihan Awardee, Special Citation Awardee, Jenny Rojas Leadership Awardee, Leadership Awardee, and Loyalty Awards. Aranya Carlitos Miguel, Excellence Awardee Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Benitez J. Sandy, Loyalty Awardee. Capiral Mark Dave, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Clemente Arvin Jai, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Cruz Robert Ulrich, Excellence Gold Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Science and Technology, Filipino, Bayanihan Awardee, Leadership Awardee, and Loyalty Awardee. De Guzman Kenai, Domain Proficiency in Business and Filipino, Loyalty Awardee. Enoch Patrice John, Excellence Gold Awardee, Domain Proficiency in English, Filipino, and Loyalty Award. Fernandez John Michael, Bayanihan Awardee. Flores Ives Nicolas, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Science and Technology, Filipino, Loyalty Award. Umolon Jefferson, Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Gonzales Jem Benedict, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Science and Technology, Filipino, Loyalty Awardee. Allysa Lawrence Dion, Hernandez Irvin Gill, Domain Proficiency in Filipino, Loyalty Awardee. Izardo Luigi Gabriel, Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Lontok Eldrick, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Manisio Dion Kailo, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Ofelia Eugene, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Bayanihan Awardee. Mataxir Angelson, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Polanco Mark Aaron, Domain Proficiency in Filipino, Loyalty Awardee. Smith John Aaron, Domain Proficiency in Filipino, Loyalty Awardee. Sombilon John Michael, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in English, Science and Technology, and Filipino. Cornelio Briggs, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Science and Technology, and Filipino. Bayanihan Awardee, Special Citation Awardee, and Loyalty Awardee. Torre Richard, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Filipino, and Loyalty Awardee. Valdemar Mariah Joshua Faye, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Science and Technology, and Filipino, Bayanihan Awardee, and Loyalty Awardee. Vitito Nicole Beatriz, Merit Awardee, and Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Biher Marjorie, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Science and Technology, and Filipino. Winbiare Shayan, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in English and Filipino, Bayanihan Awardee and Loyalty Awardee. Kaaninding Dilan, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Karaniman Daniel, Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Castro Allysa May, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Mathematics and Filipino, Bayanihan Awardee and Loyalty Awardee. Onyada Barbie Kyle, Loyalty Awardee. Cruz Pauline, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Takanay Yesha Crystal Joy, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Merido Roxanne, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Gaspar Rosemel, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Irada Tracy Reynoa Sarlon. Makayayong Abidzoy, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Morao Christine Claire, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino, Domain Proficiency in English, Bayanihan Awardee and Loyalty Awardee. Muiko Daniel Teris, Loyalty Awardee. Nobleza Kelsey Marie, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Paling Rhea Robina, Merit Awardee, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Pangilinan Luis Adrian, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Parco Queen Carmil, Excellence Awardee, Silver, Domain Proficiency in Filipino. Passion Rochelle, Excellence Awardee, Gold, Domain Proficiency in Filipino and Loyalty Awardee. Plaza Amira Jehay, Robles Lian Tay, Merit Award.
Today, we are honored to have a special guest who is no stranger to APEC School and who will impart her words of wisdom and inspiration not only to our graduates but to everyone here present. May I call on the Head of Human Resources of APEC Schools, Ms. Maria Esperanza Gomez, to introduce our alumni speaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. Pam Wu, Executive Vice President of APEC Schools and the National Teachers College. Mark C, Chief Academic Officer, APEC Schools, Departments and Branch Leaders of APEC Schools, Learning Facilitators, Department and Branch Members of APEC Schools, graduates, parents, and guardians, distinguished guests. Better each day to all of you. Our keynote speaker is a proud alumna of APEC Schools Grace Park West. She was a recipient of the Excellence Award, Merit Award, and Leadership Award when she graduated from senior high in 2018. She graduated from the University of Santo Tomas in 2022 with a degree in Bachelor of Arts in Asian Studies. At UST, she was a consistent academic achiever and a Dean's District. She was sent as a delegate of Nigeria to the Singapore Model United Nations at the National University of Singapore. Currently, she works in the Office of the Secretary Joint Staff at the Armed Forces of the Philippines headquarters in Camp Aguinaldo as a speech writer to the Chief of Staff. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Ms. Anne Marcel Adonis.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. It is my honor to address all of you today and give my heartiest gratitude to the APEC Schools extended community, not only to the Yuchenko Group, Ayala Corporation, and the APEC Schools academic team, but also to the school principals, learning facilitators, and other school staff. Above all, however, allow me to use this opportunity to recognize all of you, the graduating seniors of APEC schools, C. Raimundo, Grace Park West, Muntinlupa, New Manila, North Fairview, Pateros, Santa Rita, and Tondo, class of 2023. Perhaps this is the juncture where several speakers will speak as if they are giving lectures. And I am sure you students have had enough of these lectures, whether they are synchronous, asynchronous, or even face-to-face. However, today, may you be relieved to hear that my message will be brief and concise. Instead, I would like to give my snappiest salute to each and every one of you, those who have not only accomplished difficult academic workload, but also have spent the last years living through a pandemic, dealing with concerns of isolation and loneliness, as well as constantly adapting to evolving safety statutes and guidelines. As if that were not enough, you have also been bombarded with harsh, often violent news about hate crimes, police brutality, and rampant disinformation, particularly in social media and political circles, that are really heavy to comprehend. The emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic has caused a great change and affliction in the world. And one of the important domains it hugely affected is the educational system. I can still remember the first weeks of the pandemic where, let's not deny, every student was excited to have a week-long break. Little did these break-deprived students know that that single news would go for years of lockdown and out-of-school learning. That sudden shift was brought without any prior warning. Almost everything around us ceased operating, and new streams of both viral and violent deaths circulated. It was one really devastating, energy-sucking, and disheartening phase in our lives, especially to you students who were taken away the privilege or have limited opportunity to enjoy your learning days on campus, meet and gossip with your friends first thing in the morning, and make a bunch of memories inside and out the four-cornered room, of which you could have talked about over a cup of coffee soon. With that, allow me to share two significant types of resilience that I believe worth acknowledging, two things that surely define and describe your batch of graduates, and two things that shall give you to win further and farther in life. Students, or shall I say graduates, keep on being buoyant and steadfast.